It's time for another edition of Forever Home Friday with Melissa Gibson from Humane Fort Wayne and this sweet baby on the couch with us. His name is Greg.
His name is Greg.
Melissa, I think this is the most popular dog that you've brought into the TV station. Everybody in the newsroom just flocked to him.
You don't see a lot of Basset Hounds in shelters, so we don't. It's not like I get to bring them in every day.
Yes,
right?
He is unique. Hi, baby. And these ears.
His ears are longer than his legs, right? I mean, that's a Basset Hound thing.
Yeah.
And they are just like, they're potatoes. I don't know how to describe it, but Greg is a 4-year-old Basset Hound. He was found stray, like out near Roanoke.
I can't believe that. Who would do that to you, baby?
I don't know, but this is a perfect example of why you should microchip your pets.
Yes.
Because if he had been microchipped, even if you didn't know where to look, the first person to find him would have been able to find you.
Yeah.
Microchip your animals. And to support that, I have a free microchip clinic on the 28th
There
of June.
you go.
Yeah.
What a great deal.
So
And
we'll
it
be
doesn't
posting.
hurt them. It's a very easy process.
For sure. It takes literally 2 seconds, and it's the size of a grain of rice. It's no different than popping a vaccine, but it will save their lives in a shelter, and it will make sure they can get back to you. So
yes, great.
Free microchip clinic on the 28th. More details to come on that. We'll make sure that we get it all to you. And check our website for that. But we're trying real hard to make sure that everybody's chipped.
Yeah, and Greg has such a sweet personality. He is so friendly.
He does.
Definitely treat-driven, Melissa.
So he's a hound, right?
Yeah.
So anytime you got a hound, they're going to be all about that nose, all about the scent. If they can smell it, they're going for it.
Yes.
So with any hound, Bassets are, they have a tendency to be a little more slow-moving. They're not sprinters, right? Because they got no legs. They're very short. But they are going to get what they call on scent sometimes. So I like to say that, it's really great if you have a fence, if you're trying to adopt a hound, but certainly making sure that they're on leash, because if a hound gets on scent, they are going, and that's probably how this guy ended up stray.
Yeah.
Something sparked that scent drive, and he went. So do make sure if you have a hound or you're looking at one, leash or fence always.
Yeah, a good tip if you would like to adopt this guy here.
Yep.
Melissa, the weather is finally getting warm and nice.
Yeah.
But we have to warn people.
Yeah.
Your pets cannot be out in the heat for extended periods of time without water, without shade.
Yep.
It's really important.
No more than 15 minutes, right? That's actually city ordinance. That is the law. So no more than 15 minutes without access to fresh water.
Yeah.
Shade and shelter, okay? And the other thing is there are some breeds that even that 15 minutes is too much. So if you have a dog with a short snoot, so the more popular that dogs like Frenchies, bulldogs become.
Even my Shih Tzus.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're gonna be even more susceptible to heat, cold issues. Huskies with that really hefty coat, they are not made for hot weather. So you need to be watching your pets for any kinds of behavior. Do not leave them in your cars. And just trying to make sure, even going outside on the sidewalks, try not to walk during the hottest part of the day. Their little paw pads, I've seen them with burns on their feet coming into the shelter.
Too.
Yeah, so
that's
just
so sad.
Being cautious, be cautious. And if you're hot, they're really hot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they will give you signs.
For sure, for sure.
A lot of panting, that kind of thing. So just watch them closely and carefully. Melissa, thank you so much. Guys, one more look here at Greggy. Look at these ears. Look at that face. He wants to go home with you or me.
They all want to go home with Julia.
If you'd like to adopt him, just head to the website. That's humanefw.org.